Hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your 2026 reading. We're going to take a look at what are the major themes and events you can expect for 2026. Let's get straight into it. I've done a pre-shuffle and you got some pretty big cards. You got some major arcana cards. So let's begin. You've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Now, what this was telling me is I feel like you're leaving behind situations that don't fulfill you. It's like you're taking your happiness seriously in 2026. You might be starting the year off with that resolution that you're letting people and situations go that don't add value to your life. And you did get this happiness card, and it says, immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. And the way that you're going to do that is by protecting your boundaries, your energy, saying no more often to people and situations that just don't fill up your cup, because the Queen of Cups has an empty cup here, okay? So I feel like you'll be stepping out of your comfort zone. I'm seeing a lot of travel in your cards. Not only do you have the World, you also have the Chariot, which obviously is a card about movement. You have the Six of Swords, which in this particular tarot deck depicts an aeroplane. But the Six of Swords is you moving out of a time of, a bit of chaos, a bit of turmoil, or even if nothing else, emotional unfulfillment, into a time of peace and happiness. And you can see with the World card, she's stepping into a new chapter. And the King of Wands is here, and this was giving me further reinforcement that you're taking your life into your own hands. You're no longer going to allow other people to dictate what you should be doing, where you need to be, how you should be spending your time, okay? For some of you, I'm getting a new car in 2026. I'm jealous. I need one. But look, it's a time of transformation, because not only do you have the Six of Swords, which is an energy of a rite of passage, an energy of transition, you've got the Death card here, okay? So death of the old to make way for new experiences for you. But you've got travel all over your cards with the World, the Chariot, the Six of Swords. What else do you have? Even the King of Cups here has a boat. Okay, so in this particular tarot deck, we see, a lot of illustrations around travel. But because you've got two kings, some of you are going to be needing to choose between two love interests, okay? Because it's come out next to your card, the Lovers, okay? So there is going to be a choice in love between two people. I feel like you're most likely to choose the person that allows you to live your life the way you want it. There definitely feels like there's a person who wants to mold you into something, and then there's someone who embraces you as you are, who appreciates you as you are, and allows you the freedom to live as you please. Okay, I love it how the Horse has made an appearance, because we're moving into the year of the Horse. But the reason why I say that you're going to choose someone who's going to let you be free, you've got the Puppeteer in the reverse. This is a bit of an unusual tarot deck. So you can see someone who's trying to pull the strings and dictate, and you're coming out of this. You've got the Wheel of Fortune as well. So not only do you have the Death card, but the Wheel of Fortune means that there's going to be huge change, and for the better. The Wheel of Fortune means positive change, but also fate and destiny have a part to play in your experience of 2026. You've got friendship. Now this card says, be the one with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. So you're going to be more selective with who you choose to spend your time with, okay? And that goes hand in hand with that Queen of Cups in the reverse. You're moving away from people who just don't want to allow you to be you, and people who don't, bring happiness and joy into your world, okay? So that's what I'm getting from your pre-shuffle. Let's see what else I can pick up. We're going to use This deck here. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what can Gemini expect in 2026, please? What are the major themes and events? I feel like the individuality card is going to come out, but let's see. Angels and Spirit, please show me. What can Gemini expect in 2026, please? Now, with this Wheel of Fortune, you can see like it's like a casino. I feel like you're going to be taking calculated risks, taking chances, trying your luck with new things in 2026. And the risks that you do take are going to pay off, okay? Angels and Spirit, please show me. Grief. So I just feel like this is a natural consequence of you moving away from certain people. Okay, there is going to be a little bit of sadness as you have the courage to move into new territory. Okay. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what can Gemini expect? What can Gemini expect in 2026? Finish line. Look at that. So I feel like you are finally going to accomplish something that maybe you've, it's been a long process. So that kind of corresponds to the World card, which is an energy of culmination, something coming full circle. It's a card of accomplishment. So you will be accomplishing something important in 2026. Let's see if we can get more information about what you will be accomplishing. Some of you, it will be a course of study. And the reason why I said study before I even saw this card was I was being drawn to the books on the Divine Timing card. So it definitely feels like some of you have been investing a lot of time over a prolonged period to work towards upskilling or, yeah, something like that. But I'm definitely seeing completion when it comes to something along those lines. Show me what else is there for Gemini in 2026, please. There's the travel again. So you're exploring new horizons and new experiences are presenting with the blissed out card, okay? Look, you are saying goodbye to certain patterns, habits, things that you've held on to for whatever reason. I do see love for many of you, but there's going to be a choice between two. Okay, definitely. There's that individuality card that I thought was going to come out. Okay, so you're going to be pursuing your own happiness. You're going to be putting your happiness first and following your spark, your inspiration, okay? So let's make some room. Angels and Spirit, please show me what are the major themes and events for Gemini in 2026, please, Spirit. Show me. Oh, there's that King of Cups coming out again. So we've got him here and we've got him here. So for some of you, a water sign male is going to be significant in some way. But this is also you taking your happiness seriously, you know. You're going from the Queen of Cups in the reverse, which is that feeling of not having your emotional needs met, not taking your happiness seriously, to taking your happiness seriously, okay? You listening to your feelings and making decisions accordingly. Angels and Spirit, please show me what's coming up for Gemini. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting. I feel like this is just you making decisions to invest your time differently than you have been, okay? Now, I feel like a Scorpio and a Cancer male, one of the two, because you've got the Chariot and you've got the Death card, in addition to that King of Cups turning up twice. A Cancer male or a Scorpio male is going to be important in 2026 for you. You've got the Knight of Pentacles next to the Five of Swords. There's that horse showing up again, the Year of the Horse. Angels and Spirit, please show me. Okay, so look, what I'm getting from the Knight of... Sorry, this is actually the Knight of Cups. It's not the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups, again, a water sign male, but this is a romantic gesture. Next to the Five of Swords, I definitely feel like you're going to be walking away from someone and towards someone else. There's a choice, a clear choice between two romantic prospects. It's going to play on your mind because it's come out next to the Nine of Swords. So, you know, you're going to agonize over this decision, I feel, Gemini, okay? You've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I just feel like you don't see a certain relationship going the distance, and it could be because there are other people on the periphery of this relationship that would complicate things. You know, the Ten of Pentacles can be a card about family, but it's really about, you know, circumstances that would complicate, you know, the long-term success of the relationship, okay? So maybe you just don't see a future. All right, let's have a look. What is Gemini's main goal? What is Gemini's main goal for 2026? What are they working towards? What are they moving towards, please, Spirit? What is Gemini's main goal for 2026? Six of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. Clarify the Six of Wands in the reverse, please, Spirit. Temperance in the reverse. I feel like this is you not wanting to compromise your happiness, because the Temperance is trying to please other people, trying to compromise, and the Six of Wands is a card about victory, and so when it's in the reverse, it's about defeat. So I feel like you've learned some kind of important lesson. You've integrated some kind of a lesson where the more you try to please others, or the more you try to fit in or belong, the less happy you are. So I feel like you're moving away from that energy. You're moving away from that energy, and you are moving towards your own personal happiness. The Devil, yeah. Okay, so the Devil is that energy of attachment, codependency, fear. I feel like you have identified ways that you have sabotaged your own happiness, and you are doing things differently. Let's have a look at some of your oracle messages. What does Gemini need to see for 2026, please, Spirit? So I feel like you're moving away from maybe addictions, because we do have the Temperance in the reverse and the Devil. You're moving away from habits, lifestyles that aren't in alignment with your happiness. You're taking responsibility for your happiness. You've got a card that says, whatever is happening in your external world is a reflection of you. We only experience things that are a vibrational match to us. Don't beat yourself up. Simply use this to see yourself more clearly. I feel like you have seen yourself more clearly, and you're willing to make the necessary changes. That's what I'm getting. Angels and Spirit, please show me. Please show me what is the message for Gemini in 2026, please. Didn't I just say you're moving away from sabotaging behaviors? This card says don't sabotage a good thing out of fear by expecting the worst. People who spend their life avoiding never really live. So I feel like you're no longer avoiding, you're facing up to things that maybe you've ignored or avoided. You're no longer wandering through life in a routine and familiar way. We can see that you are instigating major change with the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card, okay? So you are exercising more discipline of your mind. You're taking back your power from other people, because this card says even if a situation is causing you pain and appears to be under the control of another person, use your spiritual power to free yourself. You're being helped to release a tendency to self-sabotage through ignoring your intuition and needs. The whole theme of this reading has been you taking responsibility for your emotions, you taking responsibility for your own happiness, and eliminating sabotaging behaviors and habits, okay? Spirit will reveal what needs to be revealed and do what needs to be done. So the universe is helping you with this process. You're getting very clear about what it is that you want. You're defining your heart's desires. And you're no longer wasting time on things that don't align with you. You're not settling. And you've got the death of something is actually needed in order to get to where you want to go. So this could be the end of a relationship. Whatever is no longer serving your expansion is coming to an end, and you need to let it come to an end in order to move forward. And Spirit is saying don't allow temptation, which is the devil, to overrule your intuition. You're no longer going to be lured by promises of ease, elevated status, adventure, or lust. So I feel like people are going to try to trap you in old ways and old lifestyles. People are not going to like the new and improved Gemini, and they might try to dangle carrots, they might try to lure you back, but I feel like you're determined because of the cards like the Chariot, okay? So you see the new year as an opportunity to get it right, to get your life right, to fashion your life in the way that you deserve to have it. You're not going to waste time hating failure. You're not going to replay old events or episodes that amount to a crash and burn, okay? I feel like this is a fresh, clean slate for you, and you're moving away from the safe, the familiar. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. And people will see that as threatening because you're no longer going to be predictable, controllable, okay? And the most courageous thing about this, Gemini, is that you're willing to experience initial discomfort for the sake of your own expansion. Okay? So you're choosing to do what you love, and this is what's going to lead you where you need to go. Okay. It's looking really positive for you, Gemini. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, brave spirit. Look at that. What's coming up for Gemini, please, Spirit, in 2026? Expand your consciousness. You're expanding your horizons. You've got kindness and nurturing. I feel like you're being kinder to yourself. There's that brave spirit again. You've got share your gifts. Visionary. Yep, you're coming up with new ways, new ideas. and you've got sacred contracts. So I feel like important relationships are going to be forged along your travels in 2026. Okay, new friendships are beckoning for you. Let's see what the crystals have for you. What guidance do we have for Gemini in 2026, please, Spirit? You've got moss agate, which is helping you to connect with nature spirits. So it's about replenishing your soul, taking time to connect with nature. But I just feel like this is symbolic of the new growth that you're cultivating in your life, the blossoming that's happening for you. Yeah, and you've got emerald, which is talking about prosperity. But it's your heart chakra. So because you are taking your happiness into your own hands, your heart is healing, okay? And emerald is helping you to attract your heart's desire into your life. It's reminding you that you're worthy and deserving of prosperity and success. You've got illumination, clear quartz. Your energy and everything around you is lifting, okay? And clarity is coming. So, yeah. Clear quartz is bringing clarity to situations, helping you to see through illusions to the truth of the matter. One more, please, Spirit, for Gemini. And you've got determination, which was coming through with the Chariot card. So it's saying your determination will help you remove stagnant energies, habits, and patterns from your life. You're being encouraged to take action towards your dreams, and you're going to have the determination to follow and stay on your path by releasing hesitation, uncertainty, and self-doubt. So you're going to let nothing and no one deter you from reaching your goals, which is really, really nice. I'm going to see what the spirit messages have for you, and then we're going to finish with a dream song oracle message, which is a deck I don't normally use, but we'll see what it has for you. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what is the guidance for Gemini in 2026? Oh. So this card talks about the answers that you've been seeking are finally coming to you. You're going to be exactly where you need to be. Spirit is on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. Okay. Yeah, resilience is one of the strongest qualities that you have. It's gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this. So you do need resilience to overcome addictions and to resist temptation. I definitely am sensing a lot of determination and resilience from you. And you're no longer avoiding anything in your life, okay? So that's what I'm getting. That's the theme. You're tackling your demons head on, and you're not allowing anyone or anything to rule you for a second longer. I love this. All right, let's see what the Dream Song Oracle has for you. What is the message for Gemini for 2026, please, Spirit? Fall, fail, fly. That is so on point. Let's have a look. great sage once said, "You have to break a few eggs if you want to make an omelette." Now is the time for reinvention. Dare to fail, to fall, to get up again. If you want to achieve or create something new, you must be willing to embrace failure as a muse. Breaking relationship, dream, or project points you back to reinvention. Investigate, stay open, perform a review, and take accountability for what led to this moment of entropy. Don't waste a single moment on regret or shame. That only slows down your regeneration. Failure and creation are mated for life. Rebuild with confidence. This time you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. So it's a beautiful card from the Dream Song Oracle by Angie Sullins. I really like the artwork on this deck as well. So I hope this reading has resonated with you, Gemini. Do leave me feedback in the comment section, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!